Hello all, this is Alexander Bass. I've got a video demo here or walkthrough for an application called Vehicle Scanner. And as you can see, I've got the code up here on the left and the sim up on the right. So we're just going to show this application from a straight walkthrough. See if we can get it to close here. So we have, an icon, as you can see. We have the launch screen, the sign in, sign out, all are there in place. So we can sign in, but let's go ahead and sign out just to demo that real quick. Alright, so we'll go ahead and submit that. And it loads pretty quick there. Would like to add some loading animation for that just in case though. So we have currently implemented the scanner, the searcher, and the storage. So obviously storage is going to be empty right now because they don't have any VINs searched yet. And you notice that we have sign out up here. So let's go ahead and sign out and go ahead and sign back in real fast. Alright, so sign back in. That works fine. So this is the search screen. We're going to go ahead and perform a search. I do have the scanner hooked up here, or implemented at least. So if the device had a camera that was capable of connecting, this would be scanning right now. So it is able to scan barcodes. It is buggy though, I believe at the moment. I really haven't got to test it much, but it should be working. So we're going ahead and go to the search. So I've got a VIN here that I'm searching. Now I have a very limited amount of history searches, only 20 queries actually for non-test VINs. So I currently have that set as, let's see here. Yeah, I currently have that set so that the VINs are, when they're searched at least for the test VINs, they're actually, it's a static VIN, and it's just one of the test VINs. So this VIN actually won't perform the search there for that specific VIN, but it is working, and all that has to be done is basically a flip being switched. So that's in my API, that's right. So there we go. Alright, so you can see that right here. So we currently have, this is a test VIN and this is a test VIN. All that would need to be replaced is this variable and this. These variables would need to be removed, commented. This one could be commented out, and you would just pass in the actual VIN there. And the other thing that would need to be done is this URL extension here, mode equals test, would need to be removed, and so would, I thought this one had mode equals test. No, this one doesn't have mode equals test. So just mode equals test, and this VIN would need to be replaced, and we have that fully functioning. So we're just going to use the demo data because we only have 20 searches. So let's go ahead and perform that search. As you can see, we have some loading screen going on there. Some new stuff here. We have the home button, so you can obviously perform, go into these buttons here and view all the data. You'll notice that there's tabs at the bottom here. I don't have icons for them just yet, but all this data is being generated and pulled from the API resource. We have scroll views if we need it. They are dynamic. So we're just basically generating all this stuff. So these are clickable rows here, and they all have data associated with those. The data in these is sometimes kind of weird. It doesn't, like this stuff doesn't always look as it actually would. Like test AA wouldn't actually be the brand name and stuff, but it So I think something like here in the lean, we need to have like an empty notification or something like that, or even just hide the tabs so that the user doesn't have to deal with it here at the bottom. But those are the different tabs. These are all the information that's being returned. You know, titles, junk salvage, insurance, lien, impounded, exports, thefts, if there's any checks. These are just any sort of check that basically occurred, and the brand code of that check. So you know, obviously we have the general information too, and we have value information here. So delivery charges and whatnot. And then we have the ability to also travel from home from this area, and we have the ability from either from performing here with the search, the bin search, or you know, or and this is the storage section. So obviously, after you perform the search, the stuff is being uploaded to the database here. So we have the vehicle that's been searched, and the data associated with that, and that's all being pulled from the server right now. So that's pretty much vehicle scanner here. Obviously everything's pretty much implemented for the iOS version. Still need to you know, update the Android version. A lot of some of the API changed actually on the server, just because of the way that I had to deal with the data in iOS here, in Xcode. It was a lot easier just to change the API a little bit and have to modify it for the Android version. So I went ahead and did that. So you know, all in all, main features: scanners implemented, searchers implemented. Scanners probably a little bit buggy. You know, storage is implemented, and that's that. So we have some added navigation controls and icons and whatnot. So, and that's that. All right, thanks for watching.